What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Maul. I am back. Man, oh man, oh man. I want to firstly say I apologize for being gone so long. Well, if you know me, then you know I haven't been completely gone. Like, I've still been uploading my videos on TikTok and YouTube and stuff. But as far as the podcast goes, I have been gone. I've been gone for almost 2 months. And I'll tell you that that was not the plan. That was not on purpose. Um, the last episode that I had, I talked about, my birthday coming up the next day and all of this stuff. And I was supposed to come right back with a new episode that next week. And honestly, I don't even know what happened. Like, I just I got into a different mode as far as my content goes, and it was just strictly my videos, and I was just in a unbelievable um consistent bag where I was just coming up with ideas, and I was just posting and saving videos and having videos, just ready to upload and stuff like that. And I was just very, very consistent. And it's been a while since I've been consistent in that way. And so, man, I was just like just so caught up in doing that in that motion that I just kept saying, "Oh, I need to do an episode for the pod," and then I just would never like get around to it. And before I looked up, man, all this time has passed, and I do apologize once again, man, because someone asked me like 2 days ago. One of my good friends asked me like 2 or 3 days ago, like, "Man, I haven't seen any new episodes in the podcast, man. What's going on? Are you good? Everything all right?" And it's like, "Yeah, man, everything's good. I just, man, I just haven't been getting around to it. I just haven't been, making it a priority, and I feel like I should have, and I feel like, you know, I was just allowing myself to be present and not get down on myself as far as uploading um podcast episodes. Like how I have been, and I definitely promised that I was going to be more consistent. But man, life just happens, man. It's unpredictable, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm 31 now. My birthday came June 25th. 31 years old. I feel great. I feel better at 31 than I did at 21, and I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm blessed. I'm black, man. I'm highly favored. I'm everything, man. And I hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have been drinking that water. Hope you guys have been being good human beings and not and not succumbing to peer pressure or temptation or allowing people's energy to affect yours, and man, just everything, man, positive. Hope you've been getting closer to God. I've just been, man, wow, it's crazy. It's just crazy how fast time passed by. When I looked at the last episode date and I saw it's been basically 2 months. I was like, whoa, okay. And then, having people, kind of just like figure out what's going on and ask me what's up with the pod. It's like, all right, I need to get back on it, man. I need to get back on it. Um, but yeah, I'm back, man. Everything's been well. Happy to be back. Happy to be back talking to you guys. I've been getting a lot of inspiration though, man. A lot of inspiration. And I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, and I've been still, taking life in and taking things in, and, you know, um, just doing my thing, man. Trying to stay creative, trying to stay. I won't say trying to stay real. I've just been staying real, staying solid. Um, yeah, man, we back though, man. I want you to know that firstly, once again, thank you for all the listeners, followers, subscribers, and if you've been following, me on social media, thank you. I appreciate it. I want you to know that it's okay to not be a machine. It's okay to not be doing everything at once. A lot of us, we juggle different responsibilities in life, or we have different things that we want to do that we view as a responsibility or a priority. And sometimes we're in a season where we're juggling all those things at once. and we're doing great at it. We're not stressed. Not saying that I was stressed, but we know you're not stressed and you're not feeling overwhelmed and you're not feeling like you don't have enough time for this or that thing. And you're just in a flow, in a great flow, and you're doing everything well, and you have great balance. And then sometimes, you know, maybe you don't, and maybe this thing needs more attention than that thing, and you have to, just hold off on what you have going on over here so that you can nurture and spend more time with what you have going on over there. And that is perfectly fine as long as you're not beating yourself up about it, and making yourself feel low and thinking that that you're I guess, falling off, and you're not living up to your promises, and you're falling behind. You can't think negative about all these things, because some days we don't have it at all and we can't move forward with anything that we're doing, and we definitely feel like all is lost. And that is definitely, something that we have to be careful with, because we work, 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 and then we become overwhelmed, and then we get into this moment. It's like writer's block. If you know what writer's block is, you're trying to write, you're trying to complete this paper, you're trying to get started, and you can't even come up with the title. You can't come up with a topic. And if you come up with a title or a topic, you can't think of the right words to start off that first sentence to engage the readers. You can't think of something that's going to grab, the reader's attention, and you don't know where to start, what to say, how to come off. It's writer's block, man. And sometimes we get into that mode, and like I said, we don't know how to get out of it. Um, and I've been through that, multiple times. I've been through that, and everyone I feel like can relate at this point, at a certain age group. You can relate. Whatever it is in life that you're trying to do. Sometimes your mind just, you get overloaded, you get overstimulated, and you have to take a step back. And for me, I felt so good about being I felt so good about being in the creative flow with my videos that I just didn't pick the mic back up, and I just stayed present. I stayed in that moment, and it felt good, like I said. And I want to tell you guys, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have those stretches where you're just doing different things. Maybe you're trying new things out, maybe you're experimenting, maybe you've paused one thing and you're doing this thing because you're just having so many ideas, and you're just feeling good, and you're being consistent with it, and everything's just coming to you, and it's evolving. And let me tell you, it's an incredible feeling. It's an incredible feeling. So don't beat yourself up about it. Um, one day at a time, one step at a time, one thought at a time. That's why it's important to always pause and reflect. It's always important to slow things down. It's always important to breathe. It's always important to take days where you just rest, and you don't think as much, and you you recharge your body, you recharge your mind, and you're able to look at things clearer. You're able to find a balance if you don't have one, or find a rhythm if you don't have one, and things seem to align better. Things align way better, way more easier, and you're able to listen to God. You're able to listen to that inner voice. You're able to pick up on things and see signs of which direction you need to go, and you'll feel it, and you'll understand where it's coming from, and then you'll be able to say, you know what, all right, okay, cool, I know what to do now. This is what I'm going to do now. An idea has came to me, whether you jot it down in your phone, in your notepad, or you write it down so you can physically write it down on a piece of paper. You can touch the paper, you can fold it up, you can pray over it. Um just different tactics, man. And it's important to just, like I say, be present and embrace that presence, and that present moment. Embrace that, and so that you're able to fully grasp what's going on in that moment, and not think too far ahead of yourself. Not think about where you want to end up or what you want to do, um in the far future, and or think about the past of what you've done, where you've messed up at. Just think about the now. Think about how you're feeling right now and your intentions. What's that next step? Take things slow. Take things slow, man. I was coming up with ideas and writing them down. And then I would just take the time out to, enunciate my words and position myself in the light the way I wanted, and carefully chose, my words, carefully chose, music that I would put to my videos, and captions, and, topics that I want to talk about. And, that's what it's all about. When you're doing what you do, study, look at other people, get insight, get ideas, get feedback, take some pointers, take some tips, learn something, learn from people that's in the same lane, or in the same, you know, uh, yeah, in the same lane as you, whatever it is that you're doing. It's okay to be inspired, and it's okay to look at others and ask questions and get motivation from different people in different avenues that have been doing it longer than you, or even have been doing it in a shorter time period as you. Um, and it's okay to be vulnerable in that way, and just take your time, and realize some things. Hold yourself accountable. And I like, people say, keep your emotions in check. Yeah, keep them in check. Realize what you're feeling, and why you're feeling that way. And then, you're able to, then you capitalize on your emotions. Then you can capitalize, and it's a better learning experience. You have all the answers, and once you start realizing why you're feeling the way you feel. And it's all, like I said, it's all mental, spiritual, and your body is going to respond, by the way that you feel. However you feel, your body will respond to it, and it's going to show in your work, in your relationships, in your friendships. It's going to show out into the world when you go out into the world, whether it's the grocery store, if you go out, to some major event. It's going to show. It's going to reveal itself. So, master that. And also, just, like I said, make sure that you're not feeling guilty for taking time off, for resting, or if you're something else needs more attention than the other thing that you've been working on. Because it's great to be able to do different things. It's great to be able to learn new skills in different areas, and dabble in other things you may like or may not like. And it's a great thing. You may fall in love with something else that you can add to your life. The purpose of our lives are to be able to leave a mark, and to grow, to learn, to connect, to love, to find, and to feel. And our purpose is, in whatever way that we're doing those things. Some people connect to the world by being a nurse. They're helping people. They're connecting with people. Some people are therapists. They're listening to people. They're trying to help people find their way through that wooded area that they're in, and trying to find exactly how they got there and why they seem stuck there. Um, Very, very, very important. Some people, they're they help out by being an activist, bringing awareness to issues that they're going through or that they've been through, and helping people by allowing them to know that it's relatable. Man, it's just so much. People are, just trying to find their way, and when you find your way, capitalize on it. Keep your foot on the gas pedal, and don't remove yourself. Don't press that brake. And yeah, you know. Um, and as for me, I feel like I found my purpose in my videos and my podcast, and I just want to be able to talk to people and allow them to share their stories, and also, share a piece of my life. I'm only 31, but I've been through things, and I have stories that I can tell that people can relate to, and I want people to know that they're not alone, that they're human, and that their experiences are definitely um are heard, and their experiences aren't one sided. They aren't by themselves. It's not uncommon to feel this way and to have gone through this certain thing. So I want people to know, like, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay. You're not the only one that puts on a fake smile and goes out into the world because you have to go to work, or you have to be around your family, or you have to do this and that. But I want people to know that you don't have to hide behind a mask. You can be vulnerable. You can be transparent and let your voice be heard. And that you definitely, definitely, definitely need to get on this journey and finding God if you haven't. And once you do get on that journey, continue to go, and continue to put that word out there. You know, I feel like that's what my purpose is: just bringing people together, and allowing people to be heard and felt, and the self awareness, emotional intelligence, mental health is everything. Spiritual health is everything. Even finances, getting your priorities in order, saving money, knowing how to balance that. And, you know, I have a lot to say, and that's why I started this podcast. And that's why I'm so passionate about what I do. I don't take it as a joke. And I'm glad that the people that are with me have been with me this long and have kept me encouraged, because there have been days where I felt like, should I be doing this? There have been days where I felt like it's not gaining the traction that I want, but everything takes time. Um, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And patience, 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 faith, faith, faith. And, work hard, put in that effort, be consistent, take your time when you need to take your time. And, you always, if it's something you love and there's something that's in you, you'll always come back to it. You won't stray away too far. And when you come back, you'll always have more to add to it. You won't be taken away. You'll have more to add to it, and your impact to be better. So, if anyone's out there that's doubting themselves as far as their purpose and their path, step away and ask yourself, is this what you really want to do? Step away and be vulnerable with yourself and ask yourself, am I giving this my all? Am I surrounding myself with the tools that I need mentally and physically and spiritually in order for me to succeed in this area that I'm trying to thrive in, that I've chose to embark on, when it comes to this journey? Am I even doing all of the right things that I'm supposed to be doing? Am I? You know? And the answer lies within those questions, especially when you're accountable, when you hold yourself accountable. Definitely. So, yeah, I'll leave that up to you, but just know that it's okay to not know. But when you know, you definitely know, because it moves you. You feel it. And like I said, when you step away, you always come back to it. And it's okay to not have it. And it's okay to step away and do something else and thrive in this lane. And you come back to this lane because you're capable of doing more than one thing. And there's nothing wrong with being great in other areas. If you try and you don't succeed, ask yourself, is that what you really want to do? You'll either get discouraged, or you'll become even more motivated and want to learn more and want to do it better to succeed and grow in it. But I'll leave that up to you. You know what I'm saying? But Big Mall is back. Okay, I am back. And like I said, I'm healthy, I'm fine. And thank y'all for following me, checking in on me. And thank y'all for listening, man. Because if I didn't have any listeners, um, then what would I be doing, with this podcast? So I appreciate you guys. God is good. And stay focused, stay healthy, stay connected to God, work out, drink your water. It's still hot out here. And I'm gonna see y'all next time, man. I love y'all. Peace.